Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna, broadcasting live from the beautiful Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museums. How are you? What are you doing? Is there anything chaotic in the world? I was at a picnic yesterday, lovely time together, and multitudes of things happening all at the same time, and I have to just keep my focus. Who am I? What am I here to do? I want you to remember that mantra. Who am I? And what is mine to do? Can you write that one down? Who am I? And what is mine to do here? There's no doubt that things aren't really in order anymore like they used to be. There is a time that we were born and the world was in order. The lion and the lamb lived together so peacefully. The rivers were like milk and honey. Apologies to all the vegans out there. But it's just to symbolize the state of mind that we were in, the mindset that we had. I've been exploring this concept in my mind for quite some time. What is it about us as souls, the soul that's sitting inside of the brain, behind the eyes, of the spirit that you are, the spirit, the spiritual energy that you are, the soul, appointed eternal light. The soul is carrying so many memories. And the power of it, it's when the soul comes into matter, into the body, how something gradually starts to emerge from the soul through that person, through those features, through the body. Just take some time. When the soul enters the womb of the mother, you can't do much but just sit there and allow the mother to nurture you. The only thing that maybe you're experiencing is just the memories that you're carrying from your previous birth. Did you love enough? Were you lovable? Did you feel loved? And anything outside of that, maybe it would disturb you a little. Now, in the midst of you, the soul, being in the womb of your mother, maybe your mother likes heavy metal rock and roll music. Maybe she likes rap. Maybe she's on her way and hustling and bustling to work. Maybe she's living in a palace as royal queen or princess. Maybe she has a very comfortable life and she loves classical music. Maybe she doesn't like any music at all and her environment is completely quiet. Whatever the mother is experiencing and going through, the soul in the womb is also receiving that. It could be chaotic, even while it's there, based on whatever the mother or the environment is. But for the soul, who can't go anywhere out in that womb, it has to just allow whatever those vibrations are to tap into it, to touch it. Or, if the soul in the womb is very powerful, it inspires and influences the mother how to think and how to feel. Isn't that fascinating? And that's why sometimes mothers will crave certain foods they never craved before. It's the soul in the body. It can be a very chaotic period, actually, because there's a lot of things that are changing and moving around in your life. Similarly, the world is going through quite an interesting time. It's kind of like we're all in this incubator and we're supposed to be safe, but we don't feel it. We feel uncomfortable, not so safe. On one side, there are bombs being dropped. On the other side, I'm struggling to pay my mortgage. On another level, my relationships are collapsing, or I don't feel trust in them. Or my body is going through issues. Chaos is a multitude of things. I've been in a chaotic situation where I was traveling in a developing country and I was mosquitoes' meal. They had a field day on me. And there's nothing more funnier, but also painful. 11 o'clock at night, you're jet lagging, you're in a room, and there are 1,000 mosquitoes, and you're like, it's just like your body, your mind, your everything is just stop. Oh God, and you're just out of it. And the mosquitoes are so strong that even if you cover yourself under the bed, you have another chaos that you have to deal with. It's 100 degrees. You don't want to cover yourself at that time. You need the fan. And the fan is not really doing the work to remove the mosquitoes from you. This is a real life story. But my mind, my body, my spirit, you look at it and you say, what is mine to do here? I'm a soul, right? It's just the body that they're pinching or biting, right? Does the body feel? No, it doesn't feel. It is because I, the soul, am attached to the body. I'm feeling this little pinch, this little tick, tick, this little thing. And because of my attachment to the body, the chaos around me was getting too much for my mind to handle. You know, at the end of every show, I've invited you to practice love everybody the same, and your love will increase. Your attachment will decrease, but your love will increase. So when you're in a position or a situation, there's nothing you can do to change it. How do you manage it? What is mine to do? I just talk to myself. These little insects, the chaos, the bombing, the fighting, the cheating, the stealing, the violence, the iniquities, all of that, that chaos that's circling in our environment. What is mine? What is mine? Who am I? What is mine to do? And actually, sometimes with the storm or the chaos, when you look back in the years, you realize it was a gift for you. Honestly, how many challenging situations have you been through? You survived it, didn't you? But at the time of going through it, it's painful. It hurts. There's some bruises. I felt it. But I moved on. And after I moved on, I realized I'm kind of strong here, huh? I'm powerful. I'm still here. I'm surviving. I got it. I made it. I got through it. That chaos is actually your gift to move you forward. In Hindi, they have this saying, and I hope I don't mess up, tufan becomes your tofa. What seems almost imaginable for you to deal with because it's insane. To be locked up in a room, eaten by the mosquitoes. To turn on the news and hear another country attacks another country because of misunderstandings, because of ego. When did God ever give us this permission that my line was my line and your line is your line and you can't step over, you can't do anything. I want what you have. Who are you to think you have control? But I get it. As a civilization, we don't know who we are anymore. So we lie and we cheat and we steal and we we hurt each other because we don't know what is mine to do after decoding who am I. And if everyone in the world woke up to recognizing that every thought, word, and action you experience or you offer another person as an experience gets impressed and recorded in your soul forever. Forever is a long time. Whatever I'm doing to myself, around myself, for myself, if I do nothing for my life, it is getting recorded as nothing for my life for a long time. We don't know how long that period in our journey will last. It could create a lot of chaos, feeling like your life is nothing and it has nothing to offer anyone. You can become chaotic inside, emotionally, mentally. When you think about your life over and over again, you want the absolute best for it. But because of getting so trapped, so attached to the sorrow, the pain, the trauma, the regret, the guilt, those thoughts have created such a chaotic reality in the mind that it has broken down our health and well-being. It has disturbed our financial flow. It has definitely created relationships that have become complicated. And because I'm not thinking optimistically or positively, my mental capacity has become so small. I'm suspecting, unfortunately, that in some previous birth I must have lived small lives because it bothers me when I witness anybody living small. In this age, where you can be so large in your interpretation of yourself and the world around you. What I mean by living large, it's great. Millions of dollars should flow for you. Your health must be always optimum. Relationships, wow. There's nothing more beautiful than having a tribe of people who are the kindest, sweetest, most loving folks. You are blessed when you have that. To live your life fully and to appreciate every bit of it is living large. You can have millions, you can have the Rolls Royce, you can have the Dolce & Gabbana and all the other things they speak of, diamonds, pearls, jewel, gold. That's fine, that's good. Celebrate the wealth of your life. And living large is a mind, a personality, a spirit. It's kind. In the midst of very selfish people. Is loving in the midst of very selfish people, is respectful in the midst of very selfish people. Even though I'm looking at our world, there's a lot of good in it. There's also a lot of I, me, and mine. And that's the genesis of chaos. Because there is a truth greater than I, me, and mine, and that is spirit, the spiritual, the soul dynamic, the energy where God lives, where there's no I, me, or mine. There is us, there's we, there's truth, there's freedom, there's life, there's a global family, a global family. When you create that mentality in your nature, not only will you feel safe and protected, but chaos will leave you. It won't be attracted to you. It might belong somewhere else, but not to you. So ask yourself today, who am I? What is mine to do? Everybody's doing their thing. What is mine to do? And whatever is yours to do, let there be dignity and wisdom and love and light. Let there be power. And that's the soul who's taking care of their mind, body, soul, relationships, everything. Let's have a little bit of meditation. Take a deep breath in. Letting go of anxiety. I take a moment to remember I'm a soul, a being of peace. Peace is not something I have, it is who I am. In this very moment in my life, I'm safe, complete, and ready for whatever circumstances emerge in front of me. As the circumstances around me change and bring about negative and uncertainties, I keep myself in this moment of truth, because I am a peaceful being. I take a moment to step inside, to sit comfortably behind my eyes, and to look out at the world as if I'm watching a play on a stage in the 10th row of a theater. And in this state, I'm safe. I'm an imperishable soul playing a part. This awareness, I am separate from the words and the events that try to limit who I am. There are sight scenes, a play. I raise my awareness upwards, beyond, to a level of consciousness where I am no longer attached to anything negative or limited. And I find myself in this world of expansive light, peace, and wisdom. And when I'm here, I need nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let me continue to gather my true mental tools, the tools I need to continue to play my part with dignity and grace. So I breathe out peace, and I maintain my good wishes for others, because I have the courage to show up with beauty, clarity, and gentleness. In this very moment, I'm ready. I'm full of blessings. I'm committed and always hopeful, because my next thought will be my destination. Om Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out. Those thoughts come and go so fast. They take us off track so quickly. All right, let's see if our awakened intelligence has anything intelligent to tell us today. What is Chad saying? Balancing the mind, body, and soul in the chaotic world requires a holistic approach. Wow. So one, mind, mindfulness and meditation, which we do every day here. Limit information overload. Limit information overload, especially those that are addicted to social media. You don't need all of that information. Positive affirmations, important. Mental exercise. Engage in activities that stimulate your brain. This is so important. Listen to stimulating classes, things that really elevate your consciousness. Body, regular exercise. Oh my, I have to really practice that one. Balanced diet, yes. Adequate sleep, will get better. Relaxation techniques. For the soul, spiritual practice. Engage in watching the next normal every day. Sharing it with your friends every day. Connection with nature, going out by the park, the ocean. Purpose and passion, engage in activities that align with your passion and values. Very lovely, huh? Self-reflection, take time for self-reflection through journaling. Integrative practices, develop a balanced routine, healthy relationships, set boundaries for yourself, and if none of that work, seek professional support. Okay, so all the answers out there. Now why aren't you doing it? What is mine to do? This is your mantra. Who am I? What is mine to do? Let's increase our happiness and let's listen to our beautiful, beautiful Sister Gita, the Sister Gita effect.
How can I be happy? And when life is so unfair, how can I be happy when life seems to be so unfair? And the angel whispered, the seeker asked, how can I be happy when life is so unfair? When others do wrong, it's more than I can bear. I know you may think what they did is a shame, and now you feel miserable, so they are to blame. But let me tell you a secret that is truly rare. The way that you feel is solely because of you. You had a thought they should act a certain way, but they did something different, and you had no say. So why or who is to blame for you taking sorrow? And who is at fault when you seek revenge tomorrow? Is it the other who didn't do as you please? Or is it you whose thoughts were diseased? The other's capacity you failed to consider, this was the problem. This made you bitter. So when you feel you're starting to sink, stop and ask yourself, what did I think? What did I expect that the other failed to do? But don't examine the other, just look at you. In one way or another, your thoughts were faulty. This was the problem. This made your tears salty. Have a jubilant and happy day. Om Shanti.
The Sister Gita effect. She has an indelible eternal mark on our souls. And if everything good, with everything good, All right, let's listen to our Avak Signal. The focus is on be full with the feeling of uplifting others and have mercy on those who defame you. God cooperates with you children in every task, and He will continue to do so until the very end. We call God Baba here too, and God, Baba, doesn't dislike anyone. He always has positive thoughts for even those who defame Him. Therefore, follow God the Father. Constantly practice to have pure motives and positive feelings for every soul. Instead of wondering why someone did something, think about, how can I benefit that one? You will be called a world benefactor soul who has positive thoughts for everyone. A lot of people will tell me, oh, Sister Jenna, that is not easy to do. Just try it. It's actually not so hard to do. It's not so difficult. Okay, I just want to say good morning to everyone out there. Hi Sue, hi Aunt, hi Jasveed, Kambili, Lily, Mina, Sita, good morning. I haven't seen you before, so welcome to the community. Hi Kanari, it was so nice to see you and Vipin and just the family. It was a beautiful time. And thank you, Vipin, for teaching me how to play pool. Hi Yukti, Kailash Ben, Denise, good morning, my beautiful friend. Divya Baba, hello, dear angel. Lilowati, Kambili Faith, hi. It's nice to see you here. This is our first time finding you. And Joanne, oh Grace, lovely to connect with you all too. So I hope that today helped somebody out there in the beautiful world of life. And please just practice, even if it's just a little bit, 5 seconds a day. Practice whatever I have told you. I guarantee it'll make you a difference, big difference in your life. So to increase your love, practice loving everybody the same. Your life will get so easy. Take care. Have a lovely day. Thanks for joining us on The Next Normal. Be kind to yourself.